everyone's joining, and today I'll be doing the Netflix book tag. So I've done this twice on my channel. I'll leave the last time in the corner so you guys can check it out. Basically, this is a book tag that's based around Netflix, and I love doing this tag every time just because the answers are always different every time I do this tag. But yeah, let's get to the book tag. So the first question is, recently watched the last book that you finished reading, and the last book I technically finished, well, I DNF'd it, which is The Camelot Betrayal by Kiersten White. I'm just very sad that I'm DNFing this book and this series just because I really enjoyed the first book, but I just wish I wish I was still into the series, but for some reason I tried reading this like 3 times and I just couldn't get into it. But the actual book, the last book that I actually finished, which is Legends and Lattes by Travis Boltry, and I really enjoy this book. This is a cozy fantasy book about orc opening a coffee shop, and that's pretty much the synopsis of it. And I really enjoy this, but I wish this was a last one I finished, but I DNF'd it, unfortunately. And the next question is top picks, a book or books that has been recommended to you based on a book that you previously read, which was technically Legends and Lattes. Many people have recommended this on BookTube, and I really enjoy this. Like I said, I do want to read the prequel, and I know the sequel is also coming out later this year, so I do hope to read both. Read on the prequel before reading the sequel, because I know I enjoyed the first book so much. And yeah, this was obviously the one that was recommended to me anyways, because many people have talked about this. And the next question is, recently added the last book that you bought. The last book that I bought is Upon a Starlit Tide by Kel Woods, who's the same author as After the Forest, which I haven't read yet, but I know I really want to read this, but I just couldn't help but get this book because it's so gorgeous, and it's an Owlcrate edition for the adult fantasy box for March, and I'm just like, I just really love this cover, and I know that it's almost like a historical fantasy with almost like a little mermaid retelling, I think, but I'm not quite sure. But I know that I really want to read After the Forest before this one, but I did buy this book just because of its beautiful cover. And the next question is, popular on Netflix, books that everybody talks about, 2 books that you've read and 2 you haven't read or have no interest in reading. I wouldn't talk about the books that I have no interest in reading, just because it just doesn't seem fair to me. I'd rather talk about the books that I've read. But 2 books that I've read because of the different times, which are Cinderella's Dead by Caitlin Mayron and Stay in Drowning by Ava Reid. I know Ava Reid's a very popular author. That's why this book has been very hyped, and this one's been popular just because of it being not only a Cinderella retelling, but also like a almost like a alternate reality of story of Cinderella, which I really enjoyed. I know these 2 I really enjoyed, and usually a lot of hyped books are hit or miss for me, but these were hits for me. So the next question is comedies, a funny book, and the book that I would pick for this, just because it did make me laugh, like the whole series have made me laugh, and I love this series so much, which is Spy Family, which is a very popular manga series that I've been reading for the past couple, like at least a year or 2 now, or has it just been a year? I can't remember on top of my head, but I just love this series so much. It's about a spy whose mission is to create a fake family, so he adopts a daughter who can read minds, marry an assassin, and who doesn't know that she's an assassin, and they have a dog that can read minds, which I just love this series so much. I love the characters. They make me laugh every time I pick up the book, and I've honestly started watching the anime just because I'm starting to get a little too impatient to like wait until I'm finished with Spy Family when it's still currently going on, and I just love the characters so much. They just make me laugh every time I pick up the page. So the next question is dramas, a character who is a drama king or queen. And this is kind of funny because I'm currently reading this book right now, and I do hope to finish this in the next few days, the day I'm filming this. And this character is kind of dramatic in a good way, in my opinion. And it's kind of funny how she's actually a queen and in a book, which is A Deal with the Elf King by Elise Kova. I'm really loving this book so much, and Luella is the human queen, and I think she's a little dramatic in a good way, so I'm just really loving this book for that reason. I mean, I'm loving this book so much. I know some people have mixed feelings towards this book, but so far for me, I am really loving this. And the next question is a book that has cartoons on the cover. The book that I picked for this is Lore Olympus by Rachel Smythe, which I feel like I know it's a graphic novel series, it's just the way it's designed. I can imagine it as a cartoon at some point, like an adult cartoon TV show at some point. And it's just I really like the art style, and it'll be very cool to see it animated, so that's why I picked this book for this question. And the next question is documentaries, a non-fiction book that you recommend to everybody. I have not read a single non-fiction book for the past few years. I know that I really want to read non-fiction. It's just I really need to have a mindset to read non-fiction right now. But I do have small amount of non-fiction on my shelves, but I'm just haven't been in a mood to read some non-fiction. I feel like if I had a prompt that tells me to pick a book outside my comfort zone, that would be the one I pick, but I just haven't read any non-fiction lately. And the next question is action and adventure, action-packed book. Again, I haven't read I don't remember like the last time I read an action-packed book, and my memory just sucks right now because of me being a new mom, and I'm trying to remember what are some of the books that I've read the past few months that were action-packed in my opinion, and I just can't remember on top of my head. So I apologize if I didn't get a book to fit in this question, or I just couldn't think of an answer for this. And the last question is, new releases, a book that just came out or will be coming out soon that you can't wait to read. The book that I'm trying to pick out, a book that I know that I'm going to be reading, or some of the books that are coming out in a few months that I'm excited for. But this one is kind of exciting me at the moment, which is Story of My Life by Lucy Score. This is her newest released book. I know she's the same author as the Knockout series, which I really enjoyed the first book. I know I haven't finished the whole series yet, but I know that's my goal of mine. But this one is just about a writer who just recently dealt with a breakup, and she decides to move, and then she meets this contractor guy, and apparently she forms a romance with this guy, and it just sounds really interesting to me. Like, the title alone just really caught my eye, and I really like the edition I have because it's beautiful sprayed edges, and I know that I want to pick this up. I don't know exactly when, but hopefully soon. But yeah, I am just really excited to read this either way. So that's all for the Netflix book tag. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and comment down below what book, what you're loving on Netflix at the moment, because I would like to know. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you know if I post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!